When it comes to creating funding opportunities for affordable housing, are our city leaders acting in good faith? Let's talk about it. In the late 70s and early 80s, we had elected leaders that built apartments and gave groups like Habitat for Humanity funding to buy condos for affordable units. Condos like the one I'm in today. Typically, our city funds affordable housing through federal block grants, state programs, and some direct funding for subsidized housing for city staff. But none of these funding sources are guaranteed. So in the mid-2000s, city councilors were determined to find additional revenue sources to help pay for affordable housing. And in what I believe were probably good intentions at first, they proposed an illegal tax on the sale of expensive homes to pay for it. Sound familiar? It should, because 2 years ago, every city councilor but one decided to repeat history, break the law, and not listen to the experts. And for what reason? We all knew it wouldn't hold up in court, so it's hard to argue that they were doing it to fund affordable housing. The truth? Our city councilors had years of documentation from previous administrations, feedback from the legislature, and our local realtors reminded them time and time again that it was illegal. But did they follow the rules of good government and listen to the experts? No. And despite what our mayor and city councilors want to believe, state statute is very clear that cities do not have the legal right to impose this type of tax. Seriously, just Google ad valorem tax. It's literally the definition of what our city councilors try to do. Listen, I want affordable housing just as much as you. I've even spent the last 6 years helping expand opportunities throughout New Mexico to make that a reality. But I have to ask you, when did we start allowing our elected leaders to break the law? Our city leaders have shown that they think that they're above the law, and I'm not talking about this one illegal tax. For nearly a decade, City Hall's refusal to follow the law has threatened businesses, contaminated our water tables, and delayed critical funding on projects. It's not just about our elected leaders violating every rule of good government. It's really about the violation of trust for 73% of Santa Feans who were tricked into believing that this was a viable option. Our city leaders used to ensure that hundreds of units were built every year, and now we average less than 30. Santa Fe deserves real solutions to build affordable housing, not gimmicks and lies that just make our city councilors look good momentarily. Talk soon.